had I not gone through that, I probably would have just been cruising along. So, when you hit those things in life, especially in business, you got to look at it as a good thing because
So how do you deal with these kind of low moments? Because let me explain you what happened to me. So I lived, as I told you, in the capital city. I had a job, like a regular 9 to 5 job.
Yeah.
And I had a side business that I worked on like more than 1 year. So the side business was starting to do really good. So something like a month ago, I quit my job because the business was starting to do really good. And then the business dropped. It happens. And then recession, like here in Israel, the prices went so up. You can't believe it. Everything is so expensive here. So basically, I moved to my parents' house. And like, how do you deal with all of this stress? Because I'm really depending on my business to succeed in order for me to move out and start living my life. And it's a lot of pressure. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, a couple of things, just some background information. What kind of business are you running? And then what kind of revenue were you making and what kind of revenue are you seeing now?
So when you say revenue, you mean like net profit or revenue before cost of goods and stuff like that?
I mean, let's talk about both. Yeah.
So basically, I have an online jewelry store. Me and my partner are making around 4K a day revenue. But the thing is that we have, let's say, 10 to 15% profit of that. Okay. And it fluctuates, like the days that you don't make money, you lose money, the days that you make more than that. But that's pretty much it.
I think that's a solid position to be in. What's the difference between... You said that things went down. Were you doing more revenue per day and now it's less?
Yeah, so basically most of our revenue comes from Facebook ads and it's very unstable. Like you have days where you make a lot of money, you have days where the ads doesn't work. Yeah. But now, 2 days ago, we started implementing subscription model to our business.
Good.
And like in 2 days, we have 46 subscribers for $90, $95 a month. So that's amazing. Maybe it will change stuff. I hope so. But that's basically it.
Yeah. And the reason why I asked that is because you've got a process, you've got a plan. That's the thing. When you're in those situations, the best thing you can do is just stick to the plan. Just follow, trust the process. And know that all you can do is put in your best work, put in your best effort. And then whatever happens, it's not up to you. You can only do what you can do. And part of it too, the way that I think about some of these things is there's a positive out of this, which is this idea that when you go through a difficult time, it forces you to grow as a person and then also to grow your business. So in this case, it's causing you to move to a subscription model, which is good, because had you not encountered this crisis and had this crunch, then you probably wouldn't have gone down that road. And hopefully that will be the thing that ends up making the business be a lot less stressful and turn a lot more profit. And then as a person, you're going through this struggle, but it's probably going to, the end result is going to make you stronger. It's going to make you tougher. It's going to give you a stronger mindset and an ability to go through these types of things in life easier, to not be as worried because you've gone through it before. You can go through it again, that type of thing. So it's all good. It's all part of the process of growing. I had a similar thing happen to me. I mean, I had some big life changes this year. At the beginning of this year, I had to figure out a plan because I needed to buy a house, and I'm in San Diego. It's expensive here. And I came up with a plan of launching a high ticket program. And that forced me to do that because I was like, okay, well, I need to do this in the business because I lost all the savings that I had. I needed to rebuild this. And so it forced me to launch this new thing, the Well That Never Runs Dry program. And I started selling that thing. And when I first started selling it, before I even had the product, I sold 100K in 1 month, wow, which was more than I had really done with Bulldog Mindset ever in 1 month. But it was because I was forced into those circumstances. Because if I was just living on easy street like I was for too long, then I wouldn't have brought me to that point where I had to come up with something. And now the entire business is doing better because I'm not just selling the Bulldog Mindset membership, but I'm selling a $5,000 product that I'm selling every single month now. And I'll probably turn Bulldog Mindset into a multi-million-dollar business in revenue within a year or two because of that. But had I not gone through that, I probably would have just been cruising along. When you hit those things in life, especially in business, you got to look at it as a good thing because it's forcing you to take other action. If you're just cruising along, you really don't see much progress in life. That's unfortunately, like a lot of people hit success in fitness. Maybe you lose weight or whatever, you gain some muscle in business and in relationships and personal growth. And then you don't have that discomfort anymore. So you just stay at that level. But once you get an event that causes you, that shakes up your life and gives you that stress, even though you don't want to be in that, it's a catalyst. It's what one of my friends calls it the quantum leap moment. It's an external forcing function that forces you to go to the next level. So that's how you really need to view this as an opportunity, because that's going to help you to push through this and to get the most out of it.
Yeah, you're totally right, man. So I really want to say thanks for letting me be here, ask my questions, for everything you do for us. Thank you very much for everything, man.
If you like that video on how to thrive during tough times, click the link down below and join the Bulldog Mindset membership. You can get in there for just $7 for the first month, and you can get access to the live stream that we have every single month where you can ask a question just like was in that video. That video actually came from the actual live stream, and we have a ton of great content. I feel like the best content that gets produced, that's why I started making those videos, is actually in that live stream, because we get so many good questions and I'm not restricted by YouTube in how I can answer those questions. And some of it is censored, obviously, if I put the clips out on here, but it is basically unfiltered and you get the opportunity to just ask me any kind of question that you want. And most people that are on the live stream that want to ask a question do get to get on camera and ask a question. So jump in while that's still the case. And like I said, you can have your questions answered. So check out the link down below, $7 for the first month. Definitely, you're going to get a huge value, even if you just attend live streams. Forget about all the other content that you have in their weekly videos. You have the Facebook group, you have the book club and the book summaries, all kinds of great content that is in there for you for just $7 for the first month. So you can check it out and see if you like it.